Want to sell a digital product online but don't want to deal with the complicated tech? Podia makes it ridiculously easy to upload your file, set a price, and start selling today. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to upload a digital product to Podia so you can start making sales fast. I have worked with clients who felt totally stuck when it comes to digital products. They thought they needed a full course platform or some huge funnel, but honestly, you can start with something as simple as a PDF, a guide, or a template, and Podia makes it so easy to start selling in just a few minutes. All right, so in Podia, we are gonna go to products, and then we are just gonna go create a new product. And then for this one, I mean, really, okay, a digital product is anything that you sell digitally, like that you don't ship out a physical box for, right? So a course is a digital product. If you want to learn how to put together a course, then check out this video because I walked you through that whole process there. For this one, we're going to choose download because a download is going to be really just like some files. That's all we're going to do. Not a whole thing with all the trainings and all the things. This is just going to be like a file, like buy my ebook, here's the file, that kind of thing. So we're going to we're going to call this like demo digital download and hit create product. Gotta love a good tech error when you're trying to record, but it did make our product. So now I'm going to click edit. All right. So basically you just add your files. So just like with the course, we're going to go through, let's go through all the steps. So we've got details here. So this is where you can add like the name or you change the name. This is where you'll add a thumbnail image to your, actually, do I have media in here? Because we'll use that. Yeah, just use the same. I had to think of what my file was called. We'll just use the same thumbnail that we used on the other product. Okay, and then here we'll put a great description. And then again, if you have any categories, you can put those here. Do you want comments on? We're gonna hit no. Do you want discussions? This is just a digital product. I would generally not recommend offering a lot of support for this outside of selling it. Like obviously customer service support if there's a problem, but not necessarily support in like answering questions about it or are they doing it right or that kind of thing. I would make that, if you want to have a paid community or something along those lines, that's great. But for just a simple digital product, I wouldn't offer something like that. So I would turn off all of the discussions and comments and all of those things here. No integrations. We're gonna go over here to pricing, decide how much you want to sell it for. So we're gonna hit edit there, choose paid. I would do a single payment. I can only choose single payment because I only have PayPal linked in here. Once you link Stripe, you can choose payment plan or subscriptions. So let's just say it's going to be 27. Let's save. And then you can choose if you want to add any bundles or anything to it for this or an upsell. For this one, I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to hit done. I'm actually going to hit edit again. It wasn't done. Always think of done as save and it's not save. Everything pretty much saves on its own. You hit done to go out of the product and then you hit publish when you want it to go live. Okay, next you're just going to upload your files. So you can organize them by section just like you can in the course. But basically you're just going to choose the files that you want to upload and you can do like PDFs, you could do videos, you can do all the things, but it's not going to be laid out like a course. So we'll just play around with some of these videos that I have on my desktop. So there's one file, excuse me. Nope, not a section. Let's see. Not a section. It would help if I could click the right button. We'll do a PDF. That's an oldie. Do another PDF. And then let's just do an image. So we can just kind of see how everything looks. So once you have all of your files in here that you want to sell, then you can click the three dots here and view product. And this is just going to show you what it looks like inside of the course. So then people can click on your file and it's going to download them all for them. So make sure that this is what you want people to actually download. So that's the difference between the course and the digital product. The course is for them to go through the materials and watch it, learn it, implement it, all of that fun stuff. The digital product is going to be for them to actually receive that product from you. So even though you can upload videos, it's not going to be a video they can watch like inside the platform. It's going to be something that downloads. So if you want them to watch the video, create a course. If you just want them to download it or whatever else it is that you're selling, then do a digital download. This is great for just like PDF guides, ebooks, maybe like if you sell maybe recipes, like you could link the recipes in here, or if you sell like stock photos or something like that, you could put the stock photos in here and they could download them from here. It's good for files that you want people to be able to download to their computer to keep and have access to forever. That is basically it. You can section it however you like. If you want to do like maybe your product is in sections. So maybe there's some videos involved, maybe there's some PDFs, and maybe there's some images, whatever. You can organize them like that or by topic or however you want to do that. You can create different sections inside of your product instead of just having them all in one like I have here. I'm going to go ahead and hit done. We're going to hit publish. And then of course you would want to come up here to website. There we go. And then come to your digital download product that you just made and make sure that you also create the sales page that goes along with it. So you can see here that this has just a very basic sales page here. So if you published this live, then they would just be able to click buy now and they would see the documents that are involved in it and can purchase, but you can also customize this whole page. And if you want to see how to do that, be sure to check out this video right here from last week where I walked you through how to edit this checkout page and sales page and all of that fun stuff. So this process works no matter what you're selling, really. If it's a digital product, you can use it for a course, a digital product, a membership, whatever. Podia makes it really easy to put everything together and make little tweaks and have a great looking product. If you know you have a good idea for a digital product, but you're not exactly sure how to get out of your brain and out into the world where it needs to be, then I have just created a brand new little mini product called Create Your Digital Course in a Weekend. I'm going to link it below in the comments and the description if you want to check it out, but it's basically a Notion dashboard that just guides you through creating your entire course from start to finish. It doesn't really matter if you're using Podia or something else. You can still use the information inside of the dashboard to plan out your product so that you have it all ready to go. The best part of all of this is that you don't need a giant launch to start making money online. One PDF and one checkout page is enough to start selling right now. So if you've been waiting for anything to actually get started, then now is the time to stop waiting and just go do the thing already, okay? Shoot, go do it. But wait, don't leave yet. If you found this helpful, make sure you hit subscribe for more tech tutorials just like this. And make sure to check out Create Your Course in a Weekend. It works for digital products too, and it's the fastest way to get your idea out into the world. I'll see you next time. Bye.